I made my cheating wife run for her life after I caught her in act. Reddit cheating stories. Dash dash dash. I never thought I'd be the man who told a story like this. I always believed betrayal was something that happened to other people, not to me. But the truth is, sometimes life knocks the wind out of you in ways you least expect. And for me, it all started on a rainy Thursday night, the night I caught my wife in the act, the night everything I thought I knew about love, loyalty, and family shattered in front of my eyes. For years, I thought Emily and I had the kind of marriage people envied. We'd been together for over a decade, built a home, shared dreams, and created memories that felt permanent. She was my safe place, my best friend, and the woman I thought I'd grow old with. But beneath that facade was a lie so ugly it makes me sick to even think about it now. That night, I was supposed to be working late. My boss had canceled a last-minute meeting, so I decided to surprise Emily. I stopped by her favorite bakery and picked up her favorite dessert, strawberry cheesecake. I still remember smiling in the car, thinking how happy she'd be when she saw me home early with a sweet gesture. If only I had known what was waiting for me behind that front door, maybe I would have driven straight past the house and never looked back. When I walked in, the house was quiet, too quiet. I called her name, but there was no answer. The cheesecake box felt heavier in my hands as I made my way upstairs. That's when I heard it, muffled voices, laughter, and then something else. A sound that made my stomach churn and my chest tighten. My hands trembled as I pushed open the bedroom door, and there she was, Emily, in our bed, tangled up with another man. Time stopped. The room spun. I couldn't even breathe. My wife, the woman I trusted with everything, was gasping and moaning in the same sheets we once made love in. And when she saw me standing there, she didn't even look ashamed. She looked annoyed. As if I had interrupted her. The man, someone I didn't recognize, scrambled off the bed like a coward, grabbing his clothes and muttering curses under his breath. But Emily. She just smirked. She actually smirked at me. You weren't supposed to be home, she said coldly, like I was the one who had done something wrong. That smirk lit a fire in me I didn't know I had. Every ounce of love I once felt turned into pure rage. The cheesecake dropped to the floor, splattering across the carpet like the broken pieces of my heart. I didn't shout. I didn't cry. I just stared at her, my silence louder than any scream could have been. I wanted to destroy everything in that moment, her lies, her comfort, her arrogance. Instead, I simply said, "Get out." But she laughed, can you believe that? She actually laughed in my face. "You won't do anything," she sneered. "You're too soft. That's why I needed a real man." Something inside me snapped. I walked over to the nightstand, opened the drawer, and pulled out the small baseball bat I kept there for protection. The room went silent. Her lover bolted out of the house without looking back, leaving his shoes behind. Emily's smirk finally disappeared, replaced with wide, terrified eyes. "You think I'm soft," I said, my voice low and steady. "You've mistaken kindness for weakness all these years. But tonight, you'll see the difference." I didn't touch her. I didn't raise the bat. I didn't have to. I smashed the lamp, the dresser mirror, the picture frames of us smiling on vacations. I tore apart the bed sheets where they had betrayed me. Emily screamed, trying to cover herself as I destroyed the very comfort she had used to humiliate me. She ran, stumbling down the stairs, terrified I would turn the rage on her. By the time she reached the front door, she was shaking. I stood at the top of the staircase, the bat still in my hand, my voice echoing through the house. "Run. Run far. Because the life you had here, with me, is over. You will never step foot in this home again." And she did. She ran barefoot into the night, clutching her clothes, leaving behind everything she thought she could keep. The silence afterward was deafening. I sank to the floor, my chest heaving, the weight of years of lies pressing down on me. For hours, I sat there, surrounded by broken glass and memories that no longer meant anything. But in that silence, something shifted. I realized I wasn't broken, I was free. The next morning, I filed for divorce. I changed the locks, packed her belongings, and dropped them off at her parents' house without a word. She tried calling, begging, even threatening at one point, but I never picked up. She was out of my life, and that's where she was going to stay. It wasn't easy moving on. Nights were the hardest. The bed felt too big, the house too quiet, and the memories too loud. But little by little, I started to rebuild, not just my home, but myself. I went back to the gym, reconnected with old friends, and focused on the career goals I had put on hold for years. And with each passing day, I felt stronger. Looking back now, I realize catching her in the act was the best thing that ever happened to me. It exposed the truth I was too blind to see and pushed me to take control of my life again. She thought she had broken me, but all she did was set me free. So, to anyone listening who's been betrayed, know this: you are not weak for loving deeply. You are not foolish for trusting someone who didn't deserve it. And when the truth finally comes out, don't be afraid to stand tall, to take back your power, and to make them run for their lives if they dare mock the love you gave so freely. Because in the end, betrayal doesn't define you, your strength does.